Continue just as you were talking, yeah. And so, all right, so wait, what's happening? What does it mean when the trees when they're blowing, when they're swaying like that? What does that mean?
You see, in science, they got something they call photosynthesis,
Right.
where the greenness of the plant trap all the nitrogen. And mind you, what is nitrogen? Nitrogen is the most abundant compound in the whole world, apart from oxygen.
Okay.
Oxygen that we breathe in is 70-something% nitrogen, and the rest oxygen, and they have also some other trace elements within the air that we breathe. But the majority of the air we breathe is made up of nitrogen. And nitrogen comes through photosynthesis, which is the making of oxygen, or the making of nitrogen, matter of fact, through photosynthesis.
Mm-hmm.
So when we give these plants water, we're giving it food. Right now I'm giving these plants food, right? Substance, right? And what is the substance? Water, CO2, carbohydrates. Carbon mixed with oxygen, right? And water make carbohydrates. And that is the most compound apart. That is a matter of fact, carbohydrates, proteins, and fats all come from the plant. And it's important that we understand that a plant-based diet is always a more healthier diet.
Oh, you added a little something else. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Because we do have
That's right.
we do have proteins, which is a macronutrient. Carbohydrate is a macronutrient, and also fats are macronutrients. But it's the fact that a plant-based diet is always preferable than an animal-based diet, simply because the plant-based diet, you get everything from the plant. You get your fats, you get your protein, and you get your fat.
Are you on a plant-based diet?
Yes, I'm vegetarian for 35 years now.
Beautiful. 35 years.
35 years. I haven't eaten
Wow.
no animal
Wow.
the animal produce.
35 years.
Yes. And it's more healthier.
You
And
said or animal produce?
yeah, no animal, nothing that comes from the animal.
So no milk, no.
No.
I mean, what about fish? Fish ain't animals,
No,
right?
fish either, because if you understand what fish feeds on, fish feeds on from the ocean bed, right?
Ah, man.
And there are a lot of the ocean beds have become a dumping ground for a lot of stuff. So these fishes also feed on the chemical waste, the mercury. So basically, you don't know what the fish is feeding on. A man is what he eats. I'm feeding these plants now. I'm feeding these plants with what? That's basic water,
Water.
right? And the rest come from the earth, which the Lord provides, right? So with the water and the earth, these plants thrive, and they produce food for us. And mind you, food is immortal, meaning that food would never die. What is food? Food is oxygen to our soul. Right? You see, the nitrogen from the atmosphere is the most compound also in the human.
But what about eggs? Are eggs good?
No, eggs is not good either.
What's wrong with eggs?
They come from the animal. Right? Let me tell you what is important with we must know that the breakdown of the animal-based protein for food gives off a residue, which we call uric acid. You ever heard about uric acid?
What's that? What's uric acid?
The final breakdown of protein from animals. It's like a car burning with gasoline. The byproduct of the gasoline burning is soot, carbon dioxide, right? So the burning of animal food, the end result of that is uric acid. And uric acid builds up in the body, and it causes a lot of inflammation in the form of when the uric acid breaks down, The byproduct of the byproduct of the protein is uric acid. Uric acid is the main cause of sicknesses.
Main cause of
Diabetes,
sicknesses. Ah.
most of the sicknesses, kidney disease,
But I thought
arthritis.
I thought you needed protein to
No,
survive though.
you have your protein. You have your protein from your plants.
Wow.
The plants
okay.
have all. Look, let me tell you something.
Uh-huh.
The beans in your peas,
Mhm.
you get all your protein from that,
Mhm.
and it's more less expensive.
Mm.
Let me show you what I mean. We just need to learn how to combine our foods.
Mm. Mm.
A piece of meat might give you 100% biological value
Mm.
of protein from the animal.
Mm.
One piece of meat, a steak. You can get that same 100% via plant-based protein, but you may not get it in one particular piece of vegetable.
Right.
If you want 100% of biological value from protein from plant,
Mm.
all you have to do is mix peas with rice.
Mm.
Peas can have 60%, rice will have 40. So if you combine 40 and the 60, you get 100.
Mm. Okay.
And it's less expensive in terms of you do not have that uric acid in it when you break it down. Because from a different source.
And that's from
From the plant.
animal protein.
Huh?
That's from animal protein. But I haven't. I hear this all the time, right? Like, in the Bible it says that we're supposed to be given domain over the animals. Doesn't domain over animals mean that we can eat them and kill
No,
them as we
not
want?
eating them.
So what does that mean?
Bob Marley say in a tune, he say, you see it's too late as man has lost their faith, eating up all the flesh from off the earth. Now animals are a dumb thing. Why would you want to eat the animal to survive? When you could eat something other than the animal to survive. Why you must bring yourself so low to eat a piece of meat just to survive? And you want to justify killing it to eat it. The Bible never said nothing but kill and eat. One of the commandments is say thou shalt not kill. But it didn't specify kill animal but don't kill human being. It specify that?
I don't remember reading that.
It said thou shalt not kill. And it means totally thou shalt not kill. Because that was said that if you pick a plant, this plant could always come again. If you pick the leaves of this plant, the plant will still be there. If you pick a fruit from a tree, the tree won't die.
I got one thing that always interests me, right? Is you hear about animals going extinct every day, right? So animals go extinct every day, but yet the animals that we eat every day haven't gone extinct. Like chickens, cows, what was it? Chickens, cows, pigs. Is there a reason why they don't go extinct? I mean,
Because we domesticate them.
okay.
We rear them.
Uh-huh.
We keep them, we rear them. And
But like, is that healthy? Like that we can consume so much of them and they're still alive? Like,
no, because most of the sicknesses come from the animal. Because let me say, for instance, do you know that the cow, tuberculosis come from the cow?
wow.
They have a lot of foods, a lot of poisons that come from the meat of the animal. Because the animal has been poisoned through feeding programs, slow poisoning. You ever heard about mad cow disease?
Right.
Where in Britain some years ago,
Right.
they were feeding the cow with a different type of food aside from grass. We know cow eating the herb, and that gets back to the point why we must not eat meat, because we supposed to be getting our food from the plant source, right?
Right.
Where the animals get their source of food from, not the same plant source.
From the same plant
So
source.
why should you wait till the animal get it from the plant source, then you take it from the animal? Why don't you get it from the plant like the animal?
What about the fact that I found this is a funny fact, right? The fact that most animals, they have like these short intestines, like, but when it comes to humans, we have an intestine. Our intestines, small intestines, is about
Long, yeah.
like what, 20 feet,
Yeah,
25 feet long. Does
Yeah.
that play another role in like the importance
Yes.
of
Because
being
digestion-
vegan? No.
Digestion takes, to digest a piece of meat,
Right.
it takes over 2 days. So you find that before
All right, cool. And then also over there.
yeah, both your question was
The small intestine. So is there like is there any connection between, you know, what makes a lot more sense for us to eat and the length of our small intestines?
because you see a vegetarian diet it takes less stress on the organs to digest the herb-based food.
Ah.
And the herb-based food spends longer times in the system. And it takes less oxygen to convert the plant-based diet. Because to get energy, you find oxygen mixed with the food. You breathe in that oxygen, it mixed with the food that you eat, and that is the form of energy. Now, the photosynthesis, getting back to the photosynthesis, because this is a very important point. The photosynthesis, the plants trap the nitrogen from the atmosphere. Because remember now, we cannot eat the nitrogen. We can breathe in some, but we have to have some for our flesh. So the nitrogen got to come in a fixed form.
Okay.
We could see it and feel it and eat it. So that is the reason why nature ensure that the plants is a source of all food and all medicine. Right? You can't go to animal to get medicine from animals. No.
All right. So where are we? What garden is this?
We're in the East New York Herbal Garden.
All right.
And we are here. Let's move a step forward. We are here for. Let's move to another area that needs this kind of food. You can hold here. Let me get along.
I mean, I'm wrapping up.
Yeah.
So all right, cool. What's your name, brother?
My name is Wayne Walcott
All right.
from Guyana.
I
I'm
appreciate
here as
that.
part of the Herbal Garden, and you've been hearing and seeing from us some more.
All right.
So
Cool.
we intend to take this garden to the next level
Beautiful.
with the help of some other brothers and sisters.
Yes. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Okay, have a good day.
Yeah, man. All right. And I'm Dan. So see you soon. I
Okay,
appreciate that.